that ain't too bad. You know what I mean? I make me a quick little 20 piece before I go out to Japan. You know what I mean? I ain't doing
Quick.
nothing but in the gym working out too. I'm like,
Quick.
that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Working the guy out. So I'm like, all right, bet I'll do that. So I guess I'm assuming this guy hits up Andy and maybe like, hey, look, Jay coming with me. I don't got to use you. I already got, you know what I mean? He coming with
Right.
me. I'm paying him directly. I'm not sure if that was said, but I'm assuming because Andy then basically started telling me, I hate Jalon. Fuck Jalon. I'm throwing this shit in the trash can. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And the boss sending me the messages. And my thing is like, hey man, you know what I mean? Sticks and stones, baby. Like I ain't tripping. So I'm heading back the next day to go back to the apartment to gather my things because the next let's say I don't remember, the 28th is when we were supposed to come back, so I headed back the 29th and I was supposed to head out to the other boss like on the 30th. But as I'm getting on the plane and stuff, man, the other boss hit me up, where you at, are you through? Like he just hit me up crazy, you know what I mean, just like I'm his son or I'm his pet. I'm like, you know, and that just ain't me, bro. Like, and I'm not telling nobody else not to bend over or do whatever they need to do for their own chicken. But
They be so
I'm in
disrespectful,
this
bro.
situation where one, I don't have to, and two, I'm not. You know what I mean? So I end up texting like, hey, bro, like I'm gonna hit you when I get back. Like, you know what I mean? You kind of doing a lot, man. Like, you know what I mean? So he then sends me a message with the video of Andy putting my stuff in in a box with raw meat, all types of shit,
Oh
saying like,
my
"Oh, we put
God,
this shit
bro.
outside in this random place. You could tell them to come grab it." Like, fuck them. But they didn't send that to me. They sent that to him. So I'm like, come on. I'm at the airport. Like,
Wow. All
I'm
that?
hot. I'm hot. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, Wool's back around the way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know, if I've grown a lot, but I'm not sure. You know what I
You
mean? I'm
gotta
not
think
sure
about the
how I would have
context,
handled
though.
it.
Think about the context. All this for
Yeah, but
winning.
I'm 3 hours away, so it gave me time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It gave me time to relax. You know what
Cool
I mean?
thing.
I was calmed down. I was calmed down by my loved ones. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. Like, the best way to handle this is going to police. Now, mind you, I ain't never called the police in my life. So I'm like, that's the best way to handle it. And I got friends out here, you know what I mean? And so I get back. I basically, I call the police. They take me to the room. I try to punch the number into my room because I'm like, let me go see if my stuff is just in the room. Boop, boop, boop. Boop,
Different
boop,
code.
boop. So then we go back to the police station, and my homeboy Z, they basically talked to police. They was like, look, my stuff is in this random place. And again, I'm not going to no random place. You know, Magic telling me these dudes mafia style and they gangster stuff, which whatever. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to trip on that gangster saying they gangster, they not. But period. I'm not going to no random place to pick up my stuff.
Right.
That's
That's
just a
anywhere.
setup. Like
That's
where I'm going.
anywhere.
Come on, bro. Like you tell me you hate me. You try to send me on a random. You try to send me on a random train. Mind you, still ain't tell me why you canceled my flight or anything. I found out the stuff through the boss a little bit, but I still don't know no information why you was acting like this, or why you trying to send me somewhere for a month. In the same token, y'all run through my room and go through my stuff. When the translator has been in my room because that's where I signed like the little paperwork and stuff. So I'm like, man, I got, you know what I mean, bro. I went from Atlanta. I was going Canada to China, China to Japan. So like, bro, like I'm the type of person, I like Bear Brooks in China. I mean, in Japan. I like the shop. I like the denim. So I packed some breech. I
You
packed some
brought some
chicken
bread. You brought
and a
some
decent
bread.
amount of chicken at that. A decent amount of chicken. So I told him, I tell the other boss, I'm like, look, I got $7,500 USD in my room, and that's really the thing that I'm caring about the most.
Right.
I could buy the shoes and stuff back, like, and it's more so the principle. It ain't really like anything other than like, dang, like y'all could have hit me up and said, look, you got 24 hours to get out. and we ain't paying for your flight, we ain't paying for your hotel, you got to get out. Y'all could have just did it just a little, y'all could have kept it cute. Like y'all went messy.
Y'all went
So
to
the
your
police
stuff.
tell them to bring, bro. The police tell them to bring me my stuff. I go through everything in front of the police, shake everything out, do everything. Boom, ain't none of my chicken there.
Wow.
So I'm telling the other boss, I'm like, look, that want me to come up there for the 10 bands a month and train them. I'm telling him like, look, you know what I mean?
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.